Let's talk about Taiwan and China. I know, we've done it before, but there is a lot of stuff to cover. Previously, I talked about things like the shared history and why China claims Taiwan as part of its territory. And because of the reasons I spoke about in that video, Taiwan and China share a similar culture. Both countries speak Mandarin Chinese, which means whatever goes on over there translates linguistically over here. This affects the entertainment industry mostly because celebrities, shows, and other media can cross between the two countries with little to no added hurdles. For example, I have friends in Taiwan who watch shows or listen to music from China. On the other hand, I have a lot of Chinese friends who like to engage me in conversation about Taiwanese media. It's easy for entertainers from both sides to enter each other's markets. That's the first part of today's story. Now let's talk about the second part, which is politically sensitive rhetoric. Like I just said, China claims Taiwan as part of its territory, and that is firmly ingrained in Chinese policy. As I've pointed out many times before on #Taiwan, China doesn't like it when Taiwan is referred to as a separate country. Remember, that's the reason why Taiwan had to compete as Chinese Taipei at the Olympics last month. In China, it's a lot easier for politics to influence parts of the private sector like entertainment. For example, just last week, Chinese actress Zhao Wei had her online presence removed practically overnight. My point here is, Taiwanese celebrities are in a very tricky spot. On the one hand, they can transition into the Chinese entertainment market with relative ease. On the other hand, they're already kind of controversial being from Taiwan. This week's story involves Taiwanese actress Janine Chang. Chang is vastly intelligent as proven by her master's degree in industrial economics, which she got from National Central University 11 years ago after she wrote a thesis. Now this is where things get a little contentious. You see, Chinese netizens found out that Chang included the words 我国 in her thesis, which means my country. Keyword being country. Chang, 1 decade ago, called Taiwan a country in her thesis, which she wrote at a Taiwanese university. I mean, what was she supposed to call it? My island? My controversial homeland with precarious political standing? Chinese netizens are going after Chang, and there is a campaign to label her as a Taiwanese separatist. Chang has since come out to assure people that she isn't a Taiwanese separatist. But none of this stuff is new. Last month, Taiwanese celebrity Di Su lost $1 million in endorsement fees from Chinese companies after she celebrated Taiwan's wins at the Olympics. Her infringement was calling Taiwan's athletes national competitors. National competitors. Taiwanese superstar Jolin Tsai was also accused of being pro-Taiwanese independence after she published pictures of Taiwan's athletes at the Olympics. Now look, this week I just want to show you how delicate of a position Taiwanese entertainers can find themselves in. Some of you might be thinking, well, just don't go to China if it's that risky. But I think in this day and age with the internet, it's possible for Taiwanese entertainers to get wrapped up in this stuff without setting foot in China. China will come to them, and when that happens, they may have to face questions that they never wanted to answer in the first place.